Matt Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. We got another big show jam-packed full of stuff that will make your eyes bleed.
Way to sell it, baby.
But also fun, because it's more on Trivia Day. And the matchup today, Tampa Bay at New England.
No.
Yeah.
Tom Brady returns to his old stomping grounds.
It's going to be awesome to see him destroy New England.
That'd be fun if he did.
I know.
I'm rooting for him over Belichick.
We'll see. We'll
Every
see what
time.
more on trivia
Every time.
predicts. But yeah.
Because how do you let the greatest quarterback of all time just go like that? Yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah, I don't need you because I'm the greatest coach who's ever lived. And it's really me, not you, that's been doing this. Well, we saw last year.
Wrong.
And I was glad he proved him wrong.
Me too.
And I
So
bet
you're
he'll
saying
do it again.
Cam Newton not as good as Tom Brady.
That is what I'm saying.
Wow.
Yes.
That's an
Not
odd
yet.
assessment.
I mean,
Not yet.
Cam's got a few
Give him
years
some
to go.
time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was reading a story about Tom Brady the other day that, you talk about perseverance. This guy was 7th on the depth chart at Michigan, wasn't named the starter until halfway through his senior season. So he worked his way up. Then nobody pays attention to him except for 2 scouts for the Patriots. They end up taking him in the 6th round. He goes up to Robert Kraft at training camp to introduce himself. And he goes, "Hey, I'm Tom Brady." And Robert Kraft goes, "Yeah, I know who you are. You're a quarterback." He goes, "Yeah, I'm also the greatest, the wisest decision this franchise has ever made." And sure enough, you talk about confidence and believing in yourself.
Yeah.
I just love that. I just
do
love it
too.
because today, these kids, if they're number 2 on the depth
They
chart,
leave.
they transfer.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see the Utah quarterback?
Yep.
Right after the BYU game?
Bye-bye.
Well, I guess he made it to the next week.
Oh,
And they played... who did they
Nobody
play?
good.
Oh, they played San Diego State. They
Oh.
were down 24-10 to San Diego State. They pull him out, Charlie Brewer, who transferred from Baylor to Utah. So they pull him out in the third quarter, I think middle way through the third quarter. And they put in Cam Rising, who transferred from Texas. He brings them back all the way. And they wind up losing in triple overtime. But, Rising brought him back. The next day, he quit the program. The next day.
wow.
Charlie Brewer quits
So
the
sad.
program.
Heck, Ohio State
and
had
I
a
guess
guy
he's in
walk-
the transfer portal.
Ohio State had a player walk off the field middle of the game.
Yeah, he's gone. Bye-bye. Yeah,
What?
That was
Middle
Really?
of the game. He got into some argument on the sideline, went out of the field, and then came off, took his gloves off, threw him in the stands.
Well-
when they escorted him to the
Well, the
locker
reason he
room.
got mad is because they said, no, you're not going out there now. No. And that's when he quit. But yeah, to your point about the guy quitting at Utah, I mean, Luke McCaffrey, I loved watching him at Nebraska, but he was, he started for 2 games, then put back at the number 2 spot, went to Louisville where he worked out for a couple weeks, said, oh crap, I'm not gonna be the starter here either, went to Rice. But Tom Brady believed in himself, climbed up
Stuck
the
it
depth
out.
chart,
Stuck
and
it out.
look at it paying off.
Tom Brady, for a lot of his career, didn't start in college.
No,
Wasn't it Elvis Gerback?
No.
No.
It was him and Drew Henson. They used to
Drew
do.
Henson,
They used
that's
to.
what
They
it
used to
was.
alternate
Yeah,
quarters.
him and Drew Henson.
And then halfway through the season, he was named starter.
And at halftime, what's his face? The coach would decide who had the better quarter and
Yeah,
let them finish
Coach
the
Carr,
game.
yeah.
Carr. Oh, the doof. And but they talked to one of the things that the scouts talked about Brady was that while he didn't have the best numbers in the combines and all that stuff,
was a winner.
when
knew how to
when
win.
he played, he won.
Yep.
Yeah.
The name of the game, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And while Tom Brady may have been the best decision the Patriots have ever made, he's also the worst decision they've ever made in letting him go.
Yes.
no kidding.
Because instead of
Yeah,
Belichick.
right.
Because I just saw the
Right.
headline. I haven't seen the story. Did you read the story? I saw Robert Kraft saying that Bill Belichick is the biggest a-hole in his life. I don't know if he was joking or what.
Yeah, it was an interview, and I feel like it was out of they're taking that. Out
Yeah,
of
I thought
context.
so. I thought so. But still, I mean,
But he said it. Right?
you
I mean,
shouldn't have
he's-
sided with him.
Right.
Amazing. So anyway,
Really amazing. So speaking of talent and winners, who am I?
I think that's Urban.
Alex Jones, of
Thank
course.
you.
Oh, I thought it was Urban Meyer.
I could not believe that guy.
Is in our
Well, he's
building
been in this
not
building
once.
2 days in a row.
Not once, but twice.
But I
this
was
week.
sitting right here
Yeah.
Wednesday night, and I see a guy walk by the hallway, and I'm like, is that that guy look like Alex Jones? And I thought, no way, like Alex Jones isn't in this freaking building. And then I thought, I got to go check. And it was. And I walk up to him. He's standing out here. And I was like, Alex, Jeff, how you doing? I said, yes. And I was interesting. I said, how you doing? How's things going? Wow, I stopped drinking now. I was pretty drunk the last 8 years. Yeah, we noticed, by the way. I could not believe that guy is showing up in this building, man.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
It is amazing.
I guess time
that has
just heals
transpired.
Everything, doesn't it?
And Glenn knows he's here. He doesn't care. So that kind of blows out of the water. Every time they heard I was over at the Fox building, they go back and they say, no, he can't be here. Okay.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Right. Doesn't that blow that crap right out of the water?
A little bit.
Yet another lie, completely blown up. And look, if you like Alex Jones, that's fine with me. I don't care. We don't have to agree on everything. But you shouldn't wonder why I don't like him. It should be pretty clear. I mean, just the 9/11 truther garbage is enough to put me off. I'm done with him at that point. That the U.S. government killed our own citizens, not Islamic scumbag terrorists. Yeah. The Bush administration, so that we could go to war with Islam. Come on now, that's so disproven and just such a lie, and a harmful one at that. A harmful one, and the flat out lies he's told about Glenn and this company. He's apparently, for some reason, effusive in his praise of Glenn now.
He sure is. He loved the building. He was talking about how much he loved the place.
And maybe it's just to get into this building and do what he's doing right now. I don't know. But that's not what you used to do. And that's not what he used to say about Glenn. I mean, the guy said Sandy Hook was a hoax.
Yeah.
A hoax! With what are these? Some kind of actors.
Yeah. What did he call them?
Trauma actors? Crisis actors.
Crisis actors.
Yeah, it was a false flag operation. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I mean, that's the thing that got him pretty much kicked off of everything, right? I mean, with that was crisis actor things. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the things. But I mean, then you got the good stuff like this.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Frogs gay.
He's right. You're right.
Friggin' frogs gay. Shit, crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
Frogs. Gay. Frogs. Gay. Gay frogs.
So now wait a minute.
For your life. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like the frogs. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs.
Wow. It's intense, man.
It is very intense. This will get the blood flowing in the morning.
It's got a beat you can dance to, that's for sure.
Yes.
So, okay, thank you. When we play more on trivia later, are we going to be playing on 109.9 The Big Gay Frog? Is that?
Wow, I hadn't considered that, but.
Well, I mean, I don't know that we know how it identifies.
That's a good point. I haven't asked.
I mean, it would be interesting if he could take it. The shows that he was on, Elijah's You Are Here show. He was on Chad Prather and Crowder's Mug Club. It would be interesting to get Alex in here.
Oh,
and
I'd love to
confront him.
Yeah,
because
and ask him about all that stuff.
That was all nice. You can be Alex Jones and have fun, and we'll talk conspiracies.
I don't know if those guys even know what's transpired.
I know
in the last 10 years with that guy, but. All the lies that he's told about us watching everything and mimicking everything he does.
And I guess the
keeping
CIA
him out of the
building
Fox
is
building.
okay.
And the CIA substation that we're running here. Oh, my gosh. But I'd love to challenge him on all that.
It'd be fun.
Where'd that come from? And where'd that go now that, we're best buddies now? So.
All right. We're best buddies. And
Interesting.
You're allegedly sober
right
now. Okay.
Well, maybe that's what he'll blame it on. maybe that was in a drunken stupor that he came up with all that stuff. I don't know.
Well, that's a good excuse.
I don't know, but we should
excuse.
see. We should see if he'll come on.
All right.
Because I'd love to. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. You know what caused, apparently, according to the State Department now, what caused the Havana syndrome? Did you see this? You read about this? You seen it in the paper today?
What is it, Jay?
Kevin, you seen it? Did you read about this?
Tell us, man.
At least 8 of the original Havana syndrome causes or cases reported by diplomats in Cuba were caused by crickets.
Shut
some
up.
Crazy crickets, Jay.
Shut up.
It's crazy, man.
That's what they're saying?
What?
Caused by crickets.
Who is reporting this? Not our people.
The State Department.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And a mass psychogenic effect.
No, I can't.
The findings cover more than a third of the original 21 incidents, according to the report, which was produced by the State Department's Jason Advisory Group. The report, originally classified as top secret or secret, was declassified and obtained by BuzzFeed. No plausible single source of energy, neither radio or microwaves nor sonic, can produce both the recorded audio-video signals and the reported medical effects. We believe, get this, we believe the recorded sounds are mechanical or biological in nature rather than electronic. The most likely source is the Indies short-tailed cricket.
Are we sure that this sound here is the Indies short-tailed crickets?
I don't know that for a fact.
Okay.
I just know it's a cricket.
Because I'm starting to feel a little woozy every time you play that, so it might be Indie short-tailed crickets.
So it's crickets like that cause headaches, nausea, anxiety, fatigue, and diminished cognitive function.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the only place that it's happened.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I know. True.
Oh, these crickets get around, Jeffy. That's what it is. That's ridiculous.
I mean, I guess
this is stupid.
I guess that's the new shipment of illegal goods, right? Is the Indie short-tailed cricket.
Is this the same State Department that abandoned our Americans in Afghanistan?
It's the same one, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to just start believing them now?
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
Not a chance.
How weird is that? Incidents have proliferated in more recent years with more than 200 people around the world reporting these symptoms, including some on American soil. Well, it's from the crickets. I mean, I'm getting a headache right now.
Wow.
I'm a little nauseous.
Who would have thought that just attending a WNBA game would have left you with those symptoms? Because that's what a gym sounds like, an arena at the long way to the well.
Okay, it was a long way to the well.
Yeah, thanks. Where's my rim shot? Come on. So who would have thought going to a WNBA game would give you these kind of symptoms? Crickets in the arena. Because you can hear them. Because there ain't nobody there but you.
Yeah, the studio audience.
I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
They're with you. They're on it.
All right.
I
don't believe a word of that story.
I don't either.
At all.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Stop it.
Right?
Crickets. Okay. All righty.
I mean, I don't recall I don't know that I've ever heard the short-tailed Indie cricket before.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Have you ever had a headache? Have you ever had a headache? Yes or no?
Yes.
Then you've heard it and you just didn't realize it. Those are the crickets doing it to you.
It's probably those crickets that cause all headaches.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Yeah. I rest my case. We're going to do, apparently, we're considering again, was it Rashida Tlaib that came up with this originally? The $1 trillion coin? In fact, she was going to do $2 trillion coins.
This has been going around since Obama was president, yeah.
And Washington is now eyeing this solution to the budget impasse. Talk of a $1 trillion U.S. coin has returned to Washington now that Congress is mired in another political impasse.
Okay, I believe the cricket's more than this.
The idea for the pricey platinum, which would be unprecedented, but not necessarily illegal. It would just be stupid. I mean, maybe it's not illegal, but how stupid is that?
Yeah.
China's going to love that. No, here's a coin.
Here's a coin. Congratulations. We're debt free now.
Don't spend it all in one place. Can you break my $1 trillion coin?
No, not really. No.
So dumb.
The idea for the pricey platinum, which would be unprecedented but not illegal, was originally floated in 2011 as a runaround in the recurring war between Democrats and Republicans. Champions of the idea point to a 1997 law, which in theory would allow the Treasury Secretary to authorize a platinum coin at the value of his or her discretion.
Okay, I can't take this world anymore. I'm done.
It's not backed by anything.
Right?
It's not backed by... If you
we say it's worth $1 trillion or two.
That doesn't work. I'm sorry. That's just fake money. That's not real.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to be there soon enough.
Yeah.
If you're going to back it by $1 trillion in gold, okay, go ahead and print the $1 trillion coin, but it's not backed by anything. Wow.
It's at the value of his or her choosing, Pat.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you choose 50 trillion then? Here's we've got a $50 trillion coin.
Gives us a little breathing room, right?
Yeah, that gives you breathing room. How many debt ceilings could we don't have to worry about a debt ceiling ever again. Well, until next year when we hit the 50 trillion mark.
Right.
It's just, I mean, it's going to be tough, like I said, going through the drive-thru Burger King and trying to get your change back.
Yeah, can you break my trillion?
I mean, they can't even handle the change like for $5. They sure as hell can't handle this.
At my bank, it says, please don't ask for coins because we don't have them. Chase Bank, that's my
Amazing.
bank. Don't ask for coins because there's a coin shortage.
Hey.
Oh,
okay.
All right. Well, I wasn't going to, but
now that you say that, I want to.
I want all coins.
Me too. I want a roll of quarters.
Can I also say that, and I realize that everyone here probably just pays with their card, and I'm the freak of nature, more ways than one, but paying with cash, and then the waitress comes back and doesn't give you your change. Mm-hmm. Like, so in other words, if she owes you $2.09, it happened to me yesterday. She owes me $2.09 and gives me just the $2. Don't assume I'm giving you that 9 cents. I mean, I'm going to, but let's have a talk about it first. Don't just take it off the table.
That would piss me off.
Screw
too.
you. I don't like it. Jeffy, shut up.
There's a
Jeffy,
coin shortage.
I
I don't know if you heard.
I know, but you should explain that. There's a coin shortage. You mind if we don't give you the 9 cents?
And I say, oh, sure, I was going to leave that for you anyway. That's cool. But you just leave it there, the $2 without any kind of,
Did you ask? Where's my 9 cents? Hey, Puddin', where's my 9 cents?
I allowed my youngest to determine the tip amount, and it was severely impacted by this
the 9
action,
cents.
and it was not a good tip. I'm a good tipper. It was not a good tip yesterday. Jeffy, shut it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My youngest is a more severely harsh individual than me, and I love it. I've raised her right.
That's great.
Yeah.
The president could direct the Treasury Secretary to mint a $1 trillion piece that could be deposited in the Federal Reserve and used to cover a big portion of Washington's bills.
What a joke.
Wait.
Based on what?
We're a joke, Pat.
Based on what? I know, that is a joke.
I mean, our
It's
word,
a hoax.
Our word means nothing internationally anymore, right? Half the country doesn't trust our electoral process anymore. Now we're literally talking about this. We used to make fun of this idea, and now they're legitimately talking about printing a $1 trillion coin. I can't stand it.
I know.
Before we do that, we just need to just put everything back to zero and be done with it. All bills, all debts, all of it, back to zero.
I mean,
again.
that's what Bono was pushing Jubilee about 10 years ago for poor countries. Well, hello, when you're trillions and trillions in debt, then we're one of those poor countries, bro, with no sovereign borders, I might add, if we're still a country. Happy Friday.
Well, in the meantime, first let me tell you about this. Scoremaster. Speaking of debt and all of that, if you've got some problems with your credit, here's what you need to do. You need to go to Scoremaster before you apply for any loan.
Is the United States Treasury listening to this?
Maybe Janet Yellen should look up the credit score of the United States of America. Check it out. Scoremaster can take your credit score from okay to great fast. The average user adds 61 points in 20 days or less. And the recent COVID surges going to keep interest rates fairly low for now, and adding 61 points to your score could save you thousands on a home loan. But those rates will go up soon, so before you apply, visit scoremaster.com and add points to your credit score fast. Then You can maintain and protect your credit score with 24/7 credit monitoring and $1 million fraud insurance. It only takes a few minutes to enroll. See your points, get more points, and qualify for the lowest loan rates. Visit scoremaster.com/Pat. That's scoremaster.com/Pat and get started today.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
So we avoided disaster yesterday, which you knew was going to happen. What a close one. Once again, the government didn't shut down. Whew.
Whoa.
That was close.
We were all so worried about it. Oh, no. No, they won't be able to pass bills for a while? Oh, that's too bad.
Two people won't have their jobs for a couple of days?
Yeah. That'd be, wow.
So they won't be able to mandate that all companies with 100 employees or more have to get a vaccine, and so they're not going to be able to do stuff like that?
It'd be a shame.
How are we
going
to make it as a country?
I know.
I think they'll still be able to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you'll be able to do that.
No, that's good.
Pretty sure.
What a relief.
Yeah. Because there are certain emergency things they have to do,
Yeah.
even when the government shut down. We've seen that in the
Gotta
past.
keep the tyranny rolling.
Yeah, does anybody
Yeah.
even care about that anymore? I mean, it's never.
No, nobody cares.
Right. That's that struggle of the government shutdown. We can't have that. That argument has kind of gone to the wind now, right? Everybody knows that it's not really a shutdown.
Well, they should if they don't.
Yeah.
They should. But Pelosi was celebrating the fact that they came to an agreement. They kicked the can down the road a month and a half or 2 months.
Good.
Congratulations, December 3rd.
Yeah.
So on December 2nd, we're going to be in the exact same place we were yesterday, and they're going to do the same thing they did.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be different, though, Pat, because at least by then there'll be a little bit of a chill in the air.
Oh, okay.
And so that's
It'll be Christmas time.
the biggest difference. In that.
There'll be more shortages.
Yeah, the shelves will be a little bit emptier.
Yep. So you got it'll
Right.
be a little different next time.
Okay.
So was she already?
She was excited.
knocking a few back
Yeah.
yesterday.
Apparently.
Oh, yeah,
And that's why I said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it. We got it. Thank you all very much. It's going to be a eventful day. Perhaps I'll see you along the way. Hi.
What?
Perhaps I'll see you along the way. Think positively. Okay?
Watch this.
And it goes this way.
Oh, boy.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, because she had it all
Yeah.
upside down originally.
Yeah, and that
Is there
happens-
a right side up for those?
And that happens when you don't wear it often enough
Right.
to know.
Right.
But what did she say? Have a beveled day? What did she say?
I don't know.
she's
Couldn't tell.
She had a couple of beers
Lot of
from her
sauce.
fridge.
Yeah.
Seriously.
For sure.
With that
She had
ice
something
cream.
going on. She did sound drunk there. She really did.
Yes, she did.
Have a beveled day. Hi. What the hell's going on?
It was really weird. Did you see the Politico reporter who was tweeting about the Gold Star family that was in the Capitol building taking a tour?
Yes.
2 of the 9 people in the family,
Bless them.
this Gold Star family, bless their hearts, only 2 of them had a mask on. So this Politico reporter is all upset about it. What part of no tours and masks don't they understand? Somebody tweeted back to her, these are Gold Star families? How does that excuse them from wearing masks?
She's nuts, this lady.
Have you ever complained about Nancy Pelosi with dozens and dozens of people running around, breathing all over them without a mask on? She's done it multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple times. And nobody's ever complained about it. This political reporter certainly hasn't complained about it. These people are despicable. And it's like many of the commenters on Twitter said, this is exactly why people hate the media. Because of this kind of crap. Where you're taking apart a Gold Star family when nobody else is even around them. There was no one around them.
Yeah, no, she got her comeuppance in that post.
Oh, she did.
That was
She got taken to task.
entertainment value reading that thread.
Jeez. I mean,
Did they ever answer why they weren't wearing masks?
no, they did not. The Gold Star family themselves, to my knowledge, did not answer for it,
Okay.
which is great. But I love the fact that somebody called her out for, hey, why aren't you calling out Nancy Pelosi every time she's out in massive crowds without a mask?
Or any number. Of
Any
those
number of these
Washington
hypocrites.
elites.
Yes.
Yeah, remember the picture Joe Biden with the kids? Remember that? Where they were wearing all the Trump gear and stuff like that?
Yeah.
He wasn't wearing a mask.
Right.
I mean, you could see his smile. So happy to be there among young people.
Well, yeah. He had a lot of hair to smell.
Speaking of hair,
So-
one thing we haven't pointed out that a lot of people have been pointing out on Twitter and stuff is Joe Biden's arm when he got the shot the other day. Tell me you saw. I mean, I have not seen anything that hairy since that Sheikh Khalid got woken up in the middle of the night. Remember that guy?
In his jammies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hairy back guy.
yeah.
The hairy back terrorist.
Yeah.
By the way, when they put him in prison, check this out. I stumbled on this story. I was looking for something, and I stumbled on this story from about 10 years ago. In order so that Khalid Sheikh Mohammed wouldn't go insane in prison, they got him parts to build a vacuum cleaner. Dude designed, I don't know if he patented it or what, but dude designed a new kind of vacuum cleaner in prison. Presumably to
Really? Is it a good one? Does it work?
I don't know if Dyson bought the rights from him or what.
I hear sales are really going to blow up.
Thank
you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yow.
So anyhow, how did we get to
How
Khalid
dare
Sheikh
you say
Mohammed?
that?
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
About an Islamic terrorist.
So-
How dare you?
I know we don't have the picture on this, but Joe Biden's arm when he was getting the jab the other day at that press conference on stage, because all the world's a stage, it was like a dadgum.
I didn't notice that.
Oh,
I didn't notice.
at least shave it for the poor girl that has to faux inject you.
Speaking of Sheikh Khalid
Oh, there you
Mohammed.
go. There you go. I don't know if you can
Let's see.
zoom in. You probably
Okay.
can't zoom in from there.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of hairy.
Yeah, so anyway, people zoomed in on it, and it's gross.
All right.
Grotesque.
Speaking of Sheikh Khalid Mohammed, though, do you know he holds the record for the longest waterboarding without breaking?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The average time of waterboarding before your break is 18 seconds. 18 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty sure. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it's an unpleasant experience. It's not pleasant. He went 3 minutes and 20 seconds or something. So I don't know if it's a hair on his back that helped him do that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's that.
But you remember,
I don't know.
how long did Stu Bergier last with that chocolate drink?
Only a matter of seconds.
I mean, yeah,
it
he
was
was
too
like-
chocolatey.
Quote,
Yeah.
it's too chocolate.
It's too chocolatey.
End
That
quote.
was, what was that? Oh, it was Ensure, yeah.
Ensure,
Chocolatey
yeah.
Ensure.
I mean, everybody breaks.
Everybody
breaks.
Yeah. I mean,
How long could you handle it, Jeffy? Waterboarding?
Well, when they, when I was.
yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna go.
did you get-
So if we
Screwed
put
up.
the 18-minute together along with the 7-minute together, you got 22 minutes. You sell it with 8 minutes of ads, you got 30 minutes.
So you made it 30 minute?
There you go.
Wow.
I
You're a hero.
it felt like 30 minutes.
Uh-huh.
I'll
It felt
tell
like,
you that,
yeah. So you got waterboarded? Was that just preparing to go to the
Yes,
island of
just
You weren't,
training.
Spice?
Just
so, oh,
okay,
you weren't
training.
captured.
Sure.
It was
No.
the training. Okay.
We defeated communism.
Right.
Yeah, you did.
you
Urgent
did.
fury,
Right.
my friends.
Right. Urgent fury on the island.
And you actually did. Well,
Spice.
no, hold on. Stop, Keith. You didn't do jack squat. Yeah, so they actually did defeat communism.
Thank you.
Yeah, not you. I'm not thinking you. Oh, boy.
Yeah. All right. All right. 888-900-3393. Coming up in half an hour or so. We've got more on trivia for you. Again, it's New England, Tampa today. Tampa, New England, in New England. So we'll be calling the Boston area first. And
Well, there's a lot of states up
the
there.
greater.
Think of
well,
New England. We got New Hampshire numbers, Vermont,
Yes.
Maine,
Right.
all
Connecticut.
the places. Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts. All the places, guys.
Yes.
All the places.
All of them.
Northern Ireland.
Right.
Scotland,
Northern Ireland.
Any of those Greenland.
Anywhere
Iceland.
a phone rings,
Nova
you're welcome
Scotia.
to call from the other room.
Yeah. All right. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter.
At some point today, if you'd like, we have some incredible video of a meteor last night that streaked across the southeastern United States.
Oh.
And people caught it on their phones. And
Looking forward to that.
good stuff, man.
All right. So we'll see that as well. Coming up on Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray.
Yeah. She's right. I don't know what her point was necessarily. Just that I am Pat Gray. Yes. That much is true. So congratulations. It's better than the Biden administration does, I'll tell you that. because everything that comes out of their face is a lie.
Boy, no kidding.
Got some tweets here. Big Gay Frog tweets, you know who could take care of the crickets? A big gay frog.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler produces, tweets, does Cuba have crazy Soviet cricket bioweapons and only affects U.S. Embassy personnel?
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly right. Rowdy Introvert, if I had $1 trillion coin, I'd probably accidentally use it in a vending machine to purchase a bag of jalapeno cheddar Cheetos before realizing the error.
Oh, no.
Hopefully the $1 trillion coin wouldn't fit in the vending machine, but I'd do the same thing. I've got that kind of luck. Just stupid. Just stupid luck.
You wouldn't just throw it in the ashtray in the car and
just leave
keep
it there.
your coins? Yeah.
Yeah, I got my $1 trillion. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's in my it's in the glove compartment of my car. All right. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. By the way, BYU plays tonight.
Again?
A very special Friday night episode. BYU Utah State tonight. So hopefully they go 5-0 tonight.
They better.
I hope. They better is right.
They can't lose this game. I mean, while obviously anything's possible, but stop it.
Yeah, I know. Exactly right. And speaking of BYU and former BYU football players. Who is it that put this?
Some kid.
Some kid? Just some
awesome
guy?
Kid, yeah.
So this is not like some sports analyst. This is just some kid.
Well, he will be in about 10 or 12 years.
Evaluating Zach Wilson's play. Was it last week or a week before that?
Just 5 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's a look at the New York Jets in a
how's
nutshell.
it going for Zach?
Not well so far. Based on what we're about to see, that goes a little something like this.
Good day.
Now I'm hearing people
screaming
in the next room.
Okay, so I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this while you're waiting for that video. I saw this stat for you the other day. Rookie starting QBs are 1-10.
I know.
So far this season.
And wasn't one of them against another rookie?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Mac Jones win was against
the
Zach
Jets
Wilson.
and Zach Wilson.
This clip that's going to be awesome. Yeah, from that game that you're referring
If
to.
there's one play that sums up the New York Jets, this one has to be it. This Patriot's winning off the edge. This Jets lineman is probably holding. There's a Patriot charging up the middle at Zach with no blocking at all. This Jets dude is being pancaked on the ground. We have these two idiots staring at each other like, yo, what are we doing? I don't know. Let's just stand here. We have 78 touching his own lineman. On top of that, we have two receivers with zero separation, and the cherry on top has to be Zach Wilson throwing this pick.
I mean...
And Corey Davis has no hops.
This kid's awesome.
So that kind of summed it all up.
Yeah.
That is a great recap.
That was good analysis of that play, wasn't it?
You know, those two linemen, if you can get a still shot of the two linemen looking at each other, they look like a glitch in a football video game where the linemen are just kind of standing there. They don't even know what they're supposed to be doing. Look at them.
Yep.
Wow, that play does sum up the Jets, though.
It does. And it shows that Zach has no chance this year. Just no chance. He doesn't have a line. His receivers drop everything that hits him in the hands. He has no time to throw. He's been sacked more than any quarterback in the NFL. He's been hit, I think, the second most times in the NFL. So he just, and he's a rookie.
Yeah.
You just hope this doesn't ruin him.
Yes.
That's the problem.
That's what you hope. And it could. And they've done it before. And it looks like they're trying to do it again.
And what was the point?
They might even, he'd be lucky. He might lucky to survive,
right?
Physically.
Well, you saw Joe Burrow
mentally.
was having a decent time last year till, his line eventually broke down and broke his leg. I'm glad to see he's coming back and looking strong. But I mentioned to you during the break, poor Zach. He plays for the Jets. He's probably ruined there. And then you made the point. Sam Darnold got out of there, and now he's looking good in Carolina.
Yeah, he looks fine. In fact, pretty good, actually.
So maybe
he's
they
done
should
well.
trade Zach. Think they'll do that?
No. I don't. But they've given him no chance. And the two guys behind him, you might say, well, okay, he's under fire too much right now, and we don't want to destroy him for the rest of his career. Let's replace him for the time being with, a veteran. They've got no veterans to do that. The two guys behind him have played 0 NFL snaps.
Oh, no.
That seems like a bad decision
does seem like a bad
by the
decision.
coaching staff.
Yeah, kind of does.
Not to have someone.
That is not wise at all. I didn't realize they had.
Asinine. It's asinine.
Yeah.
Look at the two guys behind him, and you'll see you don't know who they are. I mean, you've never heard of these guys.
Oh, you never heard of Mike White?
No. No, and
Is the Jets backup?
and who's the other guy?
The other guy is...
White.
They only list Mike White. I think they got rid of the other guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Okay.
probably on the practice squad.
Every
Probably.
website I'm going
Yeah.
to shows only Mike White. Oh, let's look at the practice squad.
Mike, where's he from? Like Rice or something? That we never heard of?
I don't know.
I wonder, because I couldn't tell you the
I-
college
me
Mike
either.
White attended.
Me either.
Let's see if we can find that. Maybe we can ascertain that really quickly.
I'll find out. Let's see here. Mike White. Here we go. Come on.
Mike White.
Western Kentucky.
West.
All right. He's a
Kentucky.
hilltopper. All
Kentucky.
right.
Sure, that's not even Rice. Sorry.
It isn't even Rice. Actually, no, you're right. All right, we've got some other cool videos for you. There's a meteor shower apparently over the southeastern United States last night.
Well, yeah, so this is going to be going on for basically the entire month of October, if I'm not mistaken, here
Oh,
and there.
cool.
Yeah.
And by the way, it is the 1st of October already.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
So
That's
I think you're
incredible.
going to start seeing a lot of these videos pop up on social media. But yeah, apparently over the southeastern United States last night, I was seeing tweets from Kentucky, Alabama,
This
Florida.
one's from Jacksonville, right?
Well, I think the first one's going to be Alabama, right? So, I mean, look at that. That's pretty cool. It looks like a missile, though, really. And then it fades off. Yeah, so that's cool.
That's cool.
But let's see the Jacksonville one, because these guys give us a little play-by-play at the same time here. You can hear the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Bengals.
Looks like it's starting to crash now. I think hauling ass.
That sounded like
that's what they
Beavis
do.
or Butthead, one of the two. I'm not.
That's the Russians.
That's the
Hello.
Russians.
At least the Jaguars are winning. He says, that didn't
Coming out.
last.
Yeah, that didn't quite pan out for him.
Yeah, he just said flaming out. He was talking about the meteor. It turned out the Jaguars. Yeah, the Urban Meyer is not pleased. He says his head is spinning as his team is 0-4 now.
Here's a guy who is, as a coach, has won, I think it's close to or maybe right at 90% of all of his football games. Starting at Bowling Green.
Yeah.
Then he went to the Godless Animals at Utah. Then he goes to Florida. And then, obviously, he goes to Ohio State and now the Jaguars. And he just doesn't lose.
Welcome to the
So
NFL.
For him to be
Yeah.
0-4, that's got to
Meanwhile, the Bengals are 3-1. Cincinnati 3-1. Good job.
Wow.
I'm happy for you guys.
It's what happens when you get a good quarterback and you have a decent line that can protect him somewhat. And then you got a chance to go somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, I got to show you this too because we missed this the other day. AOC, after the vote, they were voting to send Israel, I think it was $1 billion for the Iron Dome. The Iron Dome is a totally defensive system. They don't use it for offense. They're not firing missiles at the Palestinians with the Iron Dome. So we're funding the Iron Dome so that they can be protected from all the rockets that continually assail them. The vote was 420 to 9. 9, which gives you some idea of, all right, these are Americans who want to support
Yes.
Israel. AOC is so upset by it.
Was she part of the 9?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm looking
Just
that
wanna
up.
be sure.
She initially voted, she might have voted present, actually. So I don't think she was even one of the
okay.
9. She was a coward and voted present at the last minute.
Okay. Here are the. Do you want a list of the Democrats?
Sure.
Okay. We got Rashida Tlaib, Andre Carson, Elon Omar, Marie Newman, Ayanna Presley.
No surprise.
Raul Grevalia, Jesus Garcia, Cory Bush voted against the Iron Dome.
All right.
Thomas Massey voted no.
What?
A staunch libertarian generally opposes foreign aid regardless of recipients.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
Okay, then. So to your
Okay.
point, AOC did not vote no.
So AOC didn't vote no. She voted present. And she went over to her colleagues and started bawling.
Oh, my gosh.
She was weeping.
I haven't seen this. This is going to be good, huh?
Oh, my gosh.
I guess over the passage of the bill. Look at this.
Designated by Mr. Lawson of Florida, pursuant to House Resolution.
All right, here she comes.
I inform the House that Mr. Lawson
She's
will
crying.
vote
She puts her head on the...
nay on House Resolution 483 amendment. He votes nay.
It passed. Hold on a second. She positioned
amazing,
herself knowing full well where the C-SPAN camera was aimed at the speaker there and made sure she stood between the two and cried.
Yeah, you got to love it. You got to love the showmanship. Yeah. But also, what an anti-Semite. Yeah. I'm so sick and tired of it. Here's my truth. Everybody's always sharing their truth. My truth is that she is clearly an anti-Semite. She hates Israel. Her excuse was that she wept because we provided aid, military aid to anyone. Well, that's just a ridiculous excuse. Gosh. Would she have wept if we had provided aid to Canada? No. Or Ghana? Or, for heaven forbid, the Palestinians themselves?
Right.
Would she have wept? Maybe for joy. But because she's a Marxist, and virtually all Marxists are anti-Semites, including Karl Marx himself, she hates Israel and she hates Jews, and she's an anti-Semite.
Yeah, but she didn't have the guts to vote.
Didn't have the guts.
But she wanted to make sure, look, I cried. You saw me. I was there. I cried when this thing passed.
Right.
Wow.
No, Rashida, seriously, I support Palestinians. Did you see me break down? In fact, was that Rashida Tlaib's shoulder she was crying on? It might have been.
It might have been.
And you know
Can
why?
we go back to a still shot of that? Because I think that was Rashida Tlaib. Rashida, I'm so sorry.
I voted president.
President because I'm a coward.
I didn't even vote no.
Oh, no, that's not Rashida Tlaib. No, I don't know who that is. So, yeah, but now she's got the still photo to show. Look, Rashida, I actually wept. I was so sorry about it. I cried. I wept like a 2-year-old girl. So
wow. So I'm willing to guess, and I'm trying to find demographic numbers for the 14th district, which is hers in New York. Can't find it real quick, but
how many are Jewish?
Exactly.
I'd love to know those numbers.
Guys, I can't vote against this.
I've got too many Jews in my district. Right? Mm-hmm. And I want to continue to have the power that I do. In fact, I want to increase it a great deal. So while I hate Israel, I can't always be demonstrative of it.
And honestly, I respect Thomas Massey's vote. You know, no, look, I'm just on principle. I'm not going to vote.
Rand Paul always votes no on all that stuff too.
I'm not going to vote
a lot of times.
for 4 and 8.
Although he didn't, I don't think, on this, did he?
Well, did it already
was
go
he
through
president?
the Senate too? This is the House.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Rand Paul always votes no on that stuff. That
he does.
Think, oh my gosh.
So her quote was, "Yes, I wept. I wept at the complete lack of care for the human beings that are impacted by these decisions." What? The lack of... Okay. The lack of care. We're protecting Israel from rocket attacks from their neighbor that happen continually. And in some cases, 850 or 1,000 rockets will be shot at them in one night. So is that not considering the impact of those people?
Are you considering how those Jewish people are provoking the Palestinians? Have you considered that at all?
Yeah, with their horrible apartheid. Yeah, where they employ the Palestinians and give them jobs and money, and the Palestinians can't go home and even tell their friends and relatives that they work for the Israelis. Otherwise, they'll be killed. So. Yeah,
they'll be killed by the Israelis if they.
No, by the Palestinians.
Yeah.
Where do you get that?
From the Palestinians that we talked to when we were in Israel.
I guess.
Who were working on the excavation and making money from it, and they couldn't talk about it to their people. She went on to say that, and I wept at the complete lack of regard I often feel our party has to its most vulnerable and endangered members and communities. This doesn't make any sense at all. Because the death threats and dangerous vitriol we'd inevitably receive by rushing such a sensitive, charged, and under-considered vote weren't worth delaying it for even a few hours to help us do the work necessary to open a conversation of understanding.
There we go.
She's great.
She is one of the worst of all time. She seriously is.
Great.
Or great.
Or great.
You know, one of the two. Either the worst, absolute worst of all time, or great. I don't know. You be the judge.
Keith is right on that, though. It does prove what a gutless person she is by voting president.
Total
just
coward.
To be able to go back and say, "Oh, I didn't vote against it."
A complete coward. This is also fascinating to me. A 96-year-old former Nazi concentration camp secretary was just caught. You read about it in the paper? I did. After going on the lam ahead of the beginning of her scheduled trial on Thursday and yesterday, I guess, in Germany it started, on more than 11,000 counts of accessory to murder.
Yeah, she was a secretary.
11,000 counts.
She was really young, obviously.
Well, it had to be, yeah.
And but they had arrested her, and then she was supposed to show up at trial, and then they were all waiting at the courthouse,
and she took off.
Gone.
Yeah, but they found her.
And
brought her back.
I'm not sure. They're assessing her now to see if she's mentally okay, because I guess they're concerned that she just took off and wasn't, it really wasn't her running away.
Oh.
It was more her.
Really?
So I don't, who knows?
The accused woman previously had announced that she didn't want to come to court. Okay. Well, if you don't want to, and just go ahead and stay home. We won't bother.
I'm
with
a
this.
fan of that choice, by the way.
I know you are. But the statement did not provide sufficient grounds for detaining her ahead of the trial. Given the woman's age and condition, she had not been expected to actively evade the trial. So, like you said, but I guess you have to decide at what point do you ever. I guess she has to. Yeah. You find them, you've got to hold them accountable.
Absolutely. We've seen them. We've seen the hunters. Yeah, we've seen the hunters pull them out in hospital beds. Man, whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah. And real quick, housekeeping on AOC. I found this discussion from her last run for office. She's never visited a synagogue in her district. She has declined every invitation to meet with Jewish leaders in her district, and she has declined every invitation to visit Israel.
Surprise! Yeah.
So she's got to play it on the DL. Look, I just didn't
great.
vote no.
Yeah, she's great.
She's a great anti-Semite. That's for sure. All right, we've got more on trivia. Coming up next, it is Tampa
Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
The New England Patriots.
Coming up.
Upon the frozen tundra of the human mind, two teams go head-to-head.
How many weeks are in a typical year?
60.
60 weeks is really close.
In a brutal battle between brainless boobs.
What is SPF supposed to protect you from?
COVID-19.
Thank you.
And senseless buffoonery.
What direction does the sun rise?
In the West.
In the West. Oh.
Dullards versus dummies.
Name one landlocked state.
California.
Oh, California.
Man, that's a good guess.
Dopes versus dodos.
A menorah is usually associated with what religion? Voodooism?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Moron versus moron.
If you're in a selfie, who most likely took the picture?
Person in the middle.
The person in the middle.
In a monumental matchup of minuscule minds.
Who is the Speaker of the House?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on whose house you're talking about. Usually it's the wife.
This is Moron Trivia.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
Welcome to More on Trivia. As we await our first contestant, here is our commissioner, Jeff Fisher, to tell us how More on Trivia works.
Well, we're going to predict the outcome of an NFL game. Today's game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New England Patriots, and we predict that game by calling convenience stores and other stores in those local areas, and we ask the person questions. They answer 4 questions per quarter, and the city that answers the most questions correct wins the game, and that's how we know who's going to win that NFL matchup as well.
Awesome. All right. We'll get to that in just a second. We're looking for our first contestant at the of the home team. So we're looking for somebody in New England to answer their phone, and we'll ask them the questions. But first, let me share some tweets here. Spunker1300R tweets, I believe AOC originally voted no. That is true. That is what happened.
Oh, wow.
Then went over to the camera spot to change her vote to present.
Wow.
Interesting, isn't it?
That is interesting.
So now she can tell one group of people that she actually did vote no.
Right.
And another group of people, I didn't vote no.
I've only voted present. Wow.
That's
yeah.
Politicians.
I was for it before I was against it.
It's total it's cowardice is what it is. Hogasm tweets, I think voting present should not be permitted. Have the giblets to vote for or against something. From Jimmy Dimples, hey, crank up the Alex Jones weeping sound for AOC. Be a great mashup. Now, let's see the...
You're going to play Alex Jones?
Well, we're going to play the AOC thing.
Destiny by Mr. Lawson.
No, you can kill
Florida pursued the House
Kill that.
To feel what the children are feeling. God almighty.
Yeah, look at her.
It works. It works.
It absolutely works. That's awesome.
Yes!
That's a great idea.
BlazeTV.com/Pat if you would like to see this.
Way to go, Jimmy Dimples. B. DeBodine, Zach should have pulled an Elway or Eli Manning when he was drafted by the Jets and said, I'm not playing for that train wreck of an organization.
Right. I thought about that as well. And I guess you say, hey, that's the kind of guy he is. You know,
he's
he was
a stand-up
drafted.
kid.
That's where you go.
Yeah.
But,
as bad as his last 2 games have been, he still stands up and faces the music every single time with the media and says, I got to get better. Not making excuses, not saying, hey, my line sucks. They can't protect me.
My receivers aren't catching crap or trying to get open.
You see, there have been 15 balls dropped that hit him right in the hands. Have you seen that?
You know I'm getting crushed by the defensive line.
Right.
Why don't you start, turn around and look open early?
Somebody told him one of those press conferences, Zach, you're getting hammered on Twitter. What do you think of that? He said, well, I should be. That's what his response was.
Should be.
Amazing. It's amazing. All right. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter.
I'll say, man, when I'm making a paycheck that size, I'll be humble. Whatever.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I mean, there is that.
Still, though.
No, I appreciate his attitude.
I'm with you on that 100%.
It's tough to cut him in dynasty football, fantasy football,
Eventually, it's going to work out, I believe, for him because he's just too talented. He's just too good. And my first thought is...
And you're not biased about
I'm not biased. Not
That's
at all.
good. We need a fair...
Completely objective, yeah. My first thought is, of course, should have stayed at BYU another year.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
should have stayed another year. But then you think, okay, he was going to be almost a guaranteed top 5 pick. You can't... How do you turn away $35 million? You can't.
You can't. You got to go.
You can't.
He's either going to get buried into the turf in New York or buried into the turf next year in Houston.
Yeah, right.
Well, get injured with a multi-million-dollar deal.
But you
get injured just making a few thousand at BYU, man.
Yeah.
You got to jump to the NFL. You have to.
Yeah, you have a unique perspective on that.
You have to.
Yeah, you got to go for the money, right?
I mean, because otherwise the parents stop talking to you and don't recognize their children.
I don't think most parents don't do that, Jeffy.
Well,
that might be a unique situation.
Really?
Yeah, it might be unique to you. By the way, Elvis, this doesn't work out in the NFL. Don't ever call me again.
Yeah, we're not
I don't want to hear.
Oh, we were talking about Elvis? I thought we were talking about you being athletic and a high draft pick. And,
no, is that what you thought?
That's what I was doing.
No.
His son. Okay.
All right, still awaiting that first phone call for New England. Now, everybody knows New England includes Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont.
The English-speaking world,
Connecticut.
I think, works as far as...
Pretty sure Pennsylvania's in New England now. Michigan.
Yeah.
Illinois.
For sure, the eastern corner of Pennsylvania. No question is part of the Northeast. That Northeast, no problem.
Katie Couric has a new book.
Oh.
I can't wait to read it.
It's going to be
Can you?
Awesome. Scorched earth from her is what they're saying. Katie lays it all out there for you. Yeah. Some of the people that she goes after is Deborah Norville, of course, who she replaced. She goes after what's her face, the criminal, the cook.
The criminal cook?
Yeah.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, Martha Stewart. She goes after Martha Stewart.
The cook.
And Larry King. She talks about being sexually assaulted by Larry King.
Did she call it that?
Well, the article calls it that. She said that she went out to dinner with Larry and
he came
some
on
Italian restaurant. Then they went back to his apartment.
Yeah.
And then Larry tried to get a little Katie Couric business and grabbed her and tried to kiss her and tongue her, and she pushed him away.
Yeah, and he left it alone?
And he stopped it. Yeah, he was dejected, and she said, my favorite line was the Larry King line of, well, When I like, I like. I really like. When I like, I really like. That's awesome.
I see. That explains it. Thanks, Larry. Thanks for that explanation. Appreciate that.
I mean, look, if you go back to Larry King's apartment, it's Larry King.
Yeah, you're giving him the wrong message, that's for sure. You're sending the wrong signal.
Yes.
Couric writes that she gave Ashley Banfield the cold shoulder earlier in her career because helping her would have been self-sabotage.
Yeah, Ashley was great in those days.
Like you said, she mocked Deborah Norville. She said Deborah Norville, I don't see how this is an insult, for having relentless perfection.
Yeah, so do you. Dale.
She puts down Martha Stewart, saying that some healthy humbling, like prison, will do that to develop a sense of humor.
Yeah.
She's just as blunt about her love life and says ex-boyfriend Brooks Perlin, who was 17 years younger, was a midlife crisis. She describes how Prince Harry stank of cigarettes and alcohol.
Nice.
That was way before Meghan, though. That's during his party days.
He got
Don't
clean.
be messing with Harry.
Yeah.
And Prince Andrew cozied up to Jeffrey Epstein at a bizarre dinner at his New York mansion. She describes Epstein's $75 million New York townhouse as eyes wide shut with a twist, creepy chandeliers, and body part art. Okay.
Oh, well, you were there, weren't you?
Me? No.
No, Katie.
Yeah, Katie was.
Yeah.
Yes. She
Oh,
was
you weren't there, huh?
No, I was not there.
Darn.
Was not there. That was surprised a lot of people. Epstein held court in front of the fireplace to the likes of Chelsea Handler, who was also apparently there. Woody Allen, Sun Yi, George Stephanopoulos, and Charlie Rose. Wow. This is going to be an interesting book, right?
Because nothing happened with, I don't know that we have any dirt on Stephanopoulos, but we do. I mean, Charlie Rose, holy cow.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Rose was burned to a crisp by the Me Too movement. So
They really pick and choose, you know? You never know which way it's going to fall.
True.
It's either going to be, like you say, scorched earth, or it's going to be, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Charlie really, I mean, that was during the Me Too when he would, his producer said that he would, show up to work at the house. She would show up at his house to work, and he would just come out naked.
Yeah, and it happened multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times.
Surprised you have a problem with that, Jeff.
I didn't say I had a problem with it. I'm just telling you the story.
That's true. You didn't say you have a problem with that.
Also, was it just me, or after the first time he comes into the room naked,
Thank you.
I'm not coming back here again for a meeting?
Charlie, dude.
Charlie, if you want to meet, we can
bro.
do it at work in front of a lot of people.
Right.
But I'm not coming to your house for that. You can't do that?
Yeah, they keep the conference room at work too cold, so no thanks. You got to be comfortable in meetings.
Right.
Is my point.
Yeah. So apparently he had underwear that rode up, so he didn't wear any. And
wait,
wanted to be comfortable.
Thank you.
Just in time.
Good timing.
We got Locksmith. Hey, Locksmith.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
How are you today? Are you doing okay? We've been
I'm
concerned.
good. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. We'd like to ask you 4 quick questions. If you don't know the answer, just take a guess, and you can't ask anybody around you for help. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Locksmith. By the way, what city are you in?
I'm now Somerville.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah,
us too.
Oh, right there.
All right, question number 1. On a globe, Locksmith, what does the blue part of the globe usually represent?
Blue.
Blue.
Represent the sea.
Excuse
The
me?
sea?
Yeah, sure.
What did she say?
The sea.
The sea?
The sea?
Oh,
Yes, that's right.
Okay, yes. Good job. Good answer. Who is the Vice President of the United States?
Kamala Harris.
Yes.
Indeed. Good
Yeah.
job. Who is Glenn Beck?
Sorry, no idea.
No idea?
Yeah, nobody knows that guy.
He's an up-and-coming rap artist. So a lot of people don't know him yet, but they will.
Uh-huh.
They will.
Yeah.
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 G-L-E-E-N.
Yeah.
Wait, G-L-E-E-N.
MC Glenn.
MC Glenn, that's
MC
better.
Glenn.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Yeah.
Hard.
MC Glenn, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many donuts make up a dozen? It's a hard one. Nobody's ever gotten this before.
Nope.
10.
10?
Oh, that's
close.
Man.
Nah,
Locks me.
It's actually the square root of 144. And it actually is.
It actually.
Yeah, it actually.
Wow, we actually had a real answer for once. I didn't know what to do with myself.
In a different way. Yeah.
Yeah. You got that,
what is
no?
it
Just
again?
for fun. It's the square root of 144. So, Locksmith, you've been a delight.
10.
You really have.
10.
Are you a football fan? NFL football? You like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so much.
What now?
Not so much.
Not so
I
much.
can, but not so much. Was till now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Same
You
here.
said it.
Same here. You said a
said
mouthful.
it. Yeah,
you really did.
You did.
Yeah.
Locksmith, it's been wonderful talking to you. In fact, so wonderful. We're going to send you the home version of our game psychically. And I just did. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Great.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
It's over near the slushy machine.
Thanks, Locksmith.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Where did she say she was
She was
calling
great.
from?
Right there.
Somerville.
Right there.
Right there near
Right there.
Boston. Boston and Somerville, I believe, are like brother cities, sister cities.
Brother city. Yeah. Why isn't it ever brother cities? Why is it sister?
Yeah,
So
well-
gendered.
Point of personal privilege.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead. Yes.
Please
Thank you.
do
Please.
not use gendered language to address everyone.
Thank you. All right. Okay. So we actually got a contestant. I was starting to think we weren't going to get one the whole hour.
Yeah.
And so that was nice. So Patriots 2.
No, we usually do pretty good in Tampa Bay, though.
And the Bucks are about to
Tampa
get the
Bay
ball.
area.
So let's hope. Yeah, let's hope somebody can get him on the phone right now. In the meantime, what we'll do is we'll take a break, and then hopefully by the time we come back, we'll have somebody. Trying to sell your home is a real challenge. Trying to buy a home, too. You want to get the most for your money, the most home you possibly can. So you need realtors who really understand the market, understand the subtle nuances of what's going on and what people look for in a home, and what maybe you should be looking for in a home so that you'll be happy there long term. And you want to know what neighborhoods, if you're moving to a new location, you don't know anything about the city, you need a realtor who does, who knows where the good neighborhoods are, and where there's other children, for instance, that your kids can get together with. Real estate agents I trust. These are the agents that can help you with all that. And they're fans of the show. So you're going to have that in common with them as well. Real estate agents I trust. The name really says it all. realestateagentsitrust.com.
What number do people call to get on the air? Do we have that number?
Why, yes, there is a phone number you can call. 888-900-3393. It's Pat Gray Unleashed on the Blaze.
That's interesting.
We're in the first quarter. The Patriots lead 2-0, but the Bucks have not yet had the ball. So we're waiting for a contestant in Tampa somewhere. And hopefully that'll happen soon. I mean, it's even an hour later there, right? So they should be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Thank you.
Ready to answer the phone and all of these questions.
So
let's have it. Mm-hmm. Let's have it. Mm-hmm. Meantime, let me tell you, this is getting so close now. The Mercury One event.
Oh, wow.
I know it's right around the corner now.
Yeah. Renewing Kindness. It's the power of one. Renewing Kindness. Saturday, October 9th. That's a week from tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
It's a week from tomorrow already. Wow. We're proud to announce that American Idol former contestant and major Christian recording artists Danny Gokey and Colton Dixon will be performing live at the Mercury One event. This will be one of their tour stops on their new tour, Stand in Faith. So bring your family and your friends for a great night. It's a special evening to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Mercury One, hosted by Glenn, of course, and friends at the Toyota Music Factory here in Irving. So looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Guess that means I'm going to be there.
I guess it does, right?
Guess so.
I guess.
You're a friend of Glenn's?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I'm considered, in and friends or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing so.
Did you get the invitation in the mail?
Yeah, I think. I got the invitation in the email.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's official enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that should do it. Also, there's that really, really cool little Lexus, that Lexus
Yeah,
UX.
they posted our video yesterday or the day before for the auction on that.
It's beautiful, and it's a great car, great little car. You'd love it. And for $100,
I know.
Manufacturer's suggested retail price is like $40,000. So you could get that thing for $100. Buy a raffle ticket or 10. or 20 to increase your odds.
And I'm supposed to do some kind of recording, some voice work, introduction stuff for them. So I better be a part of the Friends. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
The one that helped name.
They're
that
going with your
thing.
nauseating voice?
I helped name that stupid thing, Mercury 1, 10 years ago. They better consider me friends.
What was your suggestion?
Mercury 1.
Uh-huh. So you more than helped?
Yes.
You are responsible for the name?
Thank you. Weren't you there at the Wood restaurant there around the corner from the studios?
Yes, but I don't remember your part in that.
Of course not. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
How could you have suggested that when your mouth was probably filled with food the entire time you were there?
He talks with his mouth full.
Oh, that's what it was. So that's why you didn't hear him. He was muffled.
Rude bastard. Yeah. All right. As we wait for our contestant in Tampa, let's go to the Alberta, Canada. This is is this the premier or whatever they call him?
Nah, some health chick.
Oh, it's a healthcare worker person.
Like one of the head healthcare
talking about she's counting the COVID cases now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
How we're
If
gonna
individuals choose to not get tested for COVID but are home with an illness, they're now counted in the list as being part of that outbreak.
Wait, what? So if you are sick home from work for any reason,
you're COVID positive.
It's COVID.
Yep.
All right, we got to go. We'll get into this a little deeper. Let's go to Erica in Tampa. Hey, Erica. Erica?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey.
We've got 4 quick questions for you, if that's okay.
Okay, sure.
All right. You can't ask anybody around you for help. And if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay?
Okay, sure.
All right. On a globe, what does the blue usually represent?
Water.
Water.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. A lot of people think it's Smurf territory, but it isn't. It's not. Yeah. There's another faction of people that think it represents sadness.
But
no. Again, no. Who is the vice president of the United States?
I'm not sure the lady's name.
Okay. Yeah, it's Julia Louis-Dreyfus. See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Called VP.
That's a good job on that one.
Thank
That was
you.
a thinking man's answer right
It
there.
doesn't exist.
All right, question number 3. Who is Glenn Beck?
Football player.
Is it what?
A football player.
Football player?
Well, I don't know if he used to or not, but no.
In
we can't
Friends?
Give it to her.
Glenn Beck in Friends?
Can't give it to her.
He's an interior design specialist.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Who specializes in rap songs on the side. Really good rapper.
Wait, he specializes on
Like,
the
what's
side?
what's his biggest hit, would you say?
I can't pick
Something
just
about
one.
going into town or something?
Yeah, it was it I got some cattle, I'm driving to the town.
Now you know who he is.
Does that sound familiar?
I
Erica?
have no idea. Never heard of it.
Wow.
His
You
band
don't get out much, do you?
His band is Glenn and Friends.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good. All right, question number 4, our final question. How many donuts make up a dozen?
12.
12.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
All
Sounded like
knotted
you were a
up.
little pissed to have to answer that one. It was just too easy, right? That was so.
Are you laughing at us?
Erica, where do you work? Is this a 7-Eleven convenience store type place or?
No, this is IHOP across the street from Busch Gardens.
IHOP.
Nice. Across the street from where?
Busch Gardens.
Oh, that's the one we go to.
We're right down the road.
Yeah, right down the road there, and we'll be stopping in. What's your
I love that
special this
restaurant.
month? Is it the pumpkin spice pancake? Let me guess.
Yes, pumpkin pancakes or
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces pancakes.
Yeah, the Reese's Pieces.
Surprise! That sounds really good though. Really,
You know that
delicious.
guy that comes in there and eats for like 7 hours at a time? That's us. That's Jeff
me.
talking to him.
Yeah.
That's
Talking
me.
to him
How
right
about
now.
it?
Can't get me
Yeah.
out of that place, man.
All right.
Waffles, strawberries, and bananas. That's me. Oh, man.
Stuffed
Right?
French toast.
Oh.
Do you still have stuffed French toast?
No, it's discontinued.
Why?
But you'd make it for me if I asked, right?
No, we don't carry it
No.
anymore.
No, but Erica.
No.
Erica, you'd make it for me
Leave
if
her
I
alone.
asked.
Don't berate the girl. She said no.
Man.
You can't have it. Do you know why they discontinued it? Was it
No.
Profit,
Yeah, I have
profit
no
margin when
idea.
Jeffy.
Yeah,
Profit
okay.
margin when Jeffy would affect it.
probably
You're
right?
telling me if I ask for it, the next time I come in there, you're not going to make it for me?
No, we don't. It
Bro.
comes like that. All we do is cook it. They don't have it.
Maybe I'll get
It's
a new
not in the
chef.
warehouse anymore.
Okay.
See.
It
Yeah.
comes like that. That's not a good sign for. So it shows up. The place, and we just warm it up. That's all. So, all right. Well, that's a good insight into IHOP. Erica, thanks a lot. Have a great weekend, all right?
You too.
All
yeah,
right.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
I don't think it's. Let's peel another layer off that IHOP onion.
It comes like that.
From where?
I don't.
From the IHOP refrigerators?
Is it really a surprise that they've got prefab food? No.
No, it is not.
Those are home cooked meals, bro. What are you talking about?
Right, sure.
We just like to think it is. That's
Sure.
Made to order.
Okay. All right. We got the second quarter of More on Trivia.
Disappointing.
Coming up.
2-2.
And the second quarter of More on Trivia, where we are deadlocked at 2 between New England Patriots, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right. Amber? Is that what you said? Yes. Okay. Amber in New England. Hey, Amber?
Yep.
Where in New England are you?
I'm in New Hampshire, in
New Hampshire.
Laconia.
Beautiful area, right? This time of year. How are the colors this year? Are they beautiful and vibrant?
Mm-hmm.
They're getting there.
They're getting there. Okay, good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess the further north you are, the earlier that the fall colors begin, right? So
Yeah, we're a little bit south of her on the same
of her.
street,
Yeah,
but just a little south, and so they haven't gotten here yet.
No, not yet. Not quite yet. Maybe around February they'll hit here. So anyway, Amber, we're going to ask you 4 questions if that's okay.
Sure, absolutely.
You can't ask anybody for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay?
You got it.
All right. Question number 1. On a oh no, that's not the one. Wait a second. Let me switch to the second quarter.
Page 2.
Oh wow!
All right, here we go. What does the abbreviation BTW stand for? BTW.
What was that?
No, it stands
Amber.
for laugh out loud. Yeah. Okay. And usually, here's the thing I've discovered, and this is going to shock you. Usually, when people type that BTW, laugh out loud, they're not laughing out loud.
Well, how do you know?
Yeah, because I've seen it. I've witnessed it. Yeah.
That's disingenuous.
It is.
What it is.
It's a flat out freaking lie,
Sure
is what it is.
I don't care for that.
Question number 2, Amber. What language do they mostly speak in England? What language do they speak in England? Mostly, for the most part.
Hello, Amber?
Are you there? Amber?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. All right. You just don't know the answer?
I would say maybe English.
Maybe
English? Maybe English? You'd be right.
Maybe English.
It may be mostly English.
Nicely done. Came through there at the last minute. Good for you.
Awesome.
Number 3. How many dwarfs did Snow White claim to be friends with?
Glenn and friends.
How many dwarfs did Snow White claim
to be friends with? Amber, thinking about the answer.
Yeah. She claims 47.
Yeah.
But we all know it's a lie.
Yeah, we do.
She didn't actually like about half of them.
Amber, can you hear us?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Question number 4, Amber. What does KFC stand for in the world of business?
This is your part, Amber.
What is your answer, Amber?
Do you have one?
Chicken.
Chicken?
Chicken? Yeah, we'll give it that. That's what it stands for.
She's saying it. She said it. I could hear.
Did you say the whole thing?
Yeah, it just keeps cutting off.
Okay, what did you say again, Amber?
I said Kentucky Fried Chicken.
She said Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's what it is.
You are exactly right.
How many dwarves are we talking about with Snow White, Amber?
47.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
never
see,
mind.
we're talking about 47.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
tried.
Okay.
What's your deal? She listened to the show.
All right. Well, nicely done, Amber. You got any big plans for the weekend?
No, I open the store both days this weekend.
Do you really? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll be there right after you open, and maybe get a Slurpee or something. All right.
We don't have Slurpees, unfortunately, but we've got a lot of other stuff.
You got
Like what?
You got a cappuccino machine back there, right?
No, we don't have a cappuccino
No cappuccino.
anymore. Those are all like history from like before I started working here.
Really? And what establishment is this again?
This is the Laconia Spa.
Laconia Spa. I love the
right
Laconia
there.
Spa. Okay. So no Slurpees and no espressos or lattes or any of that.
You have hot towels?
No, I do not have any hot towels.
You don't have hot towels
at a spa?
No.
What kind of spa is this?
Well, we've got a variety of beers.
A variety?
A variety of beers.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait, what was that again? This is
A variety
a spa?
of beers.
A
With
variety
beers?
of beers.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to get me a beer.
A beer.
Yeah.
All right, Erica. Thanks for talking to us. We'll talk to you. Well, probably not ever again. All right.
Well, except for when you open them.
Bye-bye.
I will. I'll stop by.
What kind of hotel is this? No, seriously, what did we call?
The Laconia Spa.
Spa.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
The world-renowned Laconia Spa. We got Gabby here in the Tampa area. Hey, Gabby.
Yep.
Hi. We're going to ask you
Hi.
4 quick questions, if that's okay.
Sure.
All right. You can't ask anybody for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, all right?
All right.
Our first question then, Gabby, is this. What does the abbreviation BTW stand for?
By the way.
By the way.
There you go.
Is exactly right. What language do they mostly speak in England?
What language do they mostly speak in England?
Yeah,
Can't
right.
ask anybody for help
That sounds
now.
like the question I asked you.
Echo.
English.
English is right.
Don't ask anybody else for help, though.
There's this.
I'm sorry. You're on speakerphone. I'm at work.
Okay. All right.
Us too.
Well, it's it's English, but followed very closely by Ghanese.
Oh.
A lot of people from Ghana there that speak Ghanese.
More accurate than you realize.
Yeah,
Pat.
I know.
Wow.
Question number 3. How many dwarfs did Snow White claim to be friends with?
Why
is this?
What?
3,812, if you can believe it. She
my
knew.
God.
Yeah, she knew a lot of dwarfs.
Surprised you didn't know that, Gabby. But
She
go
was
ahead.
only romantically involved with about half of them, though.
Snow White gets around, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Question number 4. What does KFC stand for in the world of business? What does it stand for? KFC.
Okay.
Oh, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hey,
Boom.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
There you go.
Is exactly right. Are you a little pissed off about their 11 secret herbs and spices? Would you like to know what those secret herbs and spices are? Because I sure would. I want to know what they're hiding. What are you
Does it
keeping
matter?
from us? Yeah, it does. Yeah,
it
to
really
me
matter?
it does. Yeah. So, all right. Well,
Gabby, you've been great.
you've been a real joy. In fact, we're going to send you the home version of our game psychically. And
okay.
I just did.
Psychically.
Yeah.
Hey, what street are you on over there?
I'm on 34th Street South.
Oh, yeah,
go.
okay, yeah.
Us too.
I love that.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I used to live close to there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
We're
Right.
4th Street South, US 19 as well.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
road.
same
Really?
Same thing. Yeah,
Same
same
here.
road.
Huh,
Whereabouts? I mean, like, what's the name of the place?
Just right there.
Just
Right
right
there.
there.
Right there.
Just right there. You
34th
take a
Street
left
south
and
of
you drive down
49th.
the street and then
49th Street south of
You run into
34th Street
Gabby's
south.
establishment.
Right there,
All right.
That's right. Come see us.
We will do.
Yeah, see you there tomorrow morning.
All right. See you, Gabby.
It was fun, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. All right.
Cool.
There you have it. So, at
Tampa
the
takes the
half,
lead, baby.
we're up to the half.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
And we got another
hello.
one. No way. We got Evelyn in New England, Massachusetts. Oh, New Hampshire.
Well,
Evelyn, hi.
in the Northeast.
Are you there? We'd like to ask
How are you?
I'm good.
Whoa.
Thanks for asking. You're really concerned, or are you just making small talk?
Oh, no, I'm concerned.
Are you? Oh, wow. You're an
very
incredible
kind.
person. We never even met.
Got the burdens of the world on you.
That's
then.
great. Well, Evelyn, we're going to ask you 4 quick questions, if that's all right.
Okay.
You can't ask anybody for help. And if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay?
Yep.
All right. Question number 1. What is the bottom of a shoe called?
Soul?
The sole.
Yeah, baby.
Indeed it is. What did USSR stand for?
United States. The Russia.
No.
United States and Russia?
Yeah.
That's kind of close. It was actually the United States secret religion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, USSR.
Wow, that's
You ever
that's a
met somebody
weird
who
one.
belonged to the United States secret religion?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Joe
probably
Biden.
best.
And if they leave, they come back to the USSR.
Yeah, right. If
Is that
you
like the secret with Rhonda?
yes.
Yes.
Well, tell us about Rhonda.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wait, I gotta hear about Rhonda.
Yeah, Rhonda Bynes. You know who she is with the secret?
Oh, Rhonda Bynes with the secret? No, what's her secret?
No.
The secret. Well, I guess you better look it up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Let's just zip it.
All right. Thank you for that
PRY.
suggestion.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
thank you.
All right.
PRY.
Let's see. Question number 3. If you run in a gubernatorial race, what position are you trying to win?
The president.
The president. Yeah. I mean, it could be true, but
Now, in this case, it's head goober. In the gubernatorial.
Gubernatorial.
The head
Hello.
I see what you did there.
Trying to be the head goober. Number 4. What is SPF supposed to protect you from?
Poisonous food.
Dangerous
Oh
food?
my yes. No.
Really good guess.
Oh, just
really?
love the answer, but
Doesn't have to be just not quite right.
Shoot.
It actually stands for special purpose fleas. So you're being protected from the fleas.
All right. Well, it sounds like you were asking me questions that nobody would know the answers to.
You're
unless
exactly
one
right.
listened to your radio station.
And that's
You're
the
right.
That's the problem.
I know.
That's the
That's the
problem.
fine line we have to
They're
walk here.
just so hard that, if you could be a Rhodes Scholar and not get these.
Evelyn, you're so right. I can't
graduated
tell you how
with
many
2
times.
degrees, so yeah, you could be.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
All righty, bye.
But Evelyn,
Okay, she wants to go.
But Evelyn, did the book The Secret? It's a self-help book by Rhonda Byrne that you told us about.
Yeah, you ought to watch the movie.
Did it help you?
actually.
Did it help you?
Yes, absolutely.
Energy as assurance of its effectiveness.
Yeah, you ought to watch the movie. Okay.
Evelyn, we got
All
it.
right, we'll watch the movie and read the
I
book.
got customers.
Oh, okay, us too.
no.
Us too. We got to get back to him. Stop holding us up here, would you please,
Right?
Gabby? Or
Trying to
whatever
Well,
your
Evelyn.
name is. Evelyn.
Gabby was the one
Evelyn,
before.
right. She's so Gabby. That's what confused me
Threw
there.
you off.
It threw me off.
Sure did.
Evelyn was a little pissed.
Right?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she
A
needs to
little
go
cranky.
and read
The
that.
customers backing up.
He needs to reread that book by Rhonda Byrne.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, The Secret or whatever.
Yeah, because I
So
mean,
read
it's based on the belief of the law of attraction, which claims that the thoughts can change a person's life directly.
Oh, okay.
So
Perfect.
Energy as assurance of its effectiveness. Jeffy, you're big into self-help books, right?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
What's your favorite self-help book that you've read?
I'm big.
Huh?
I was trying to remember if I'd actually read
A self-help book?
The Secret. No, not the.
Oh.
No. You didn't read The Secret.
Really?
Yeah.
You
No,
don't
this
know
one.
what I've read. What
That's,
I haven't
I
read.
have a sneaky suspicion it's something we don't want to
Really?
talk about in this show. Whatever book you're
Because
reading.
your thoughts lead to your future. That's always that's
All right. That's
fact.
powerful stuff.
That's
fact.
powerful.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
So
Jeffy.
think it into existence
Thank you.
or something.
Okay, so we are tied at 5 as we head into the Bucks
Yeah, we
getting the
gotta go
ball
in
in
the
the
third quarter.
Right.
Right.
All right. So hopefully we'll get a Tampa person on the line here shortly.
Been pretty good today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone. We moved right along.
Yeah.
That's
Is there
pretty
a
good.
mosquito in this room because we're
Yes.
playing a Florida team today, and they
Yes.
just want to feel at home? Because this guy has been buzzing us during the entire, at least the last hour.
I don't know why he's in this room, whether he's celebrating us playing in Florida or not. But yes, he's been. I keep seeing him landing on the, the boxes in front of Pat there,
Right,
That are
he landed
storing.
on my mic arm.
There's kale in these
Yeah,
in these
they're
boxes.
storing kale.
Rob bought us 2 boxes of
Thank
kale.
you, Rob.
One
Thank you, Rob.
is plain kale in this box. This is kale mixed with spinach.
I like the plain myself.
Delicious either way. It's a superfood. if I'm not mistaken.
So are the mustard packs laying there because they go?
If you like
with
mustard on your kale,
mustard on your kale.
Yeah.
That's what
I've never tried it like
but
that.
I'm just saying that damn mosquito
Yeah.
keeps landing on one of those boxes and really frustrating. As long as he's over there, though, I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Because I know the reason that the mosquito was able to come in was because we have the door open that's usually closed. Because they fixed the air conditioning in this building this past weekend, and they forgot a room.
It's brutal.
They fixed it so well that it went all the way around to not working again.
Right? Like it works in the room next door.
It's a lot like global warming.
It works. And as a matter of fact, it works in both rooms.
It's the one in the middle, right?
Yeah.
It literally worked better before they fixed it than it does now.
The rooms that it works in, it works great in.
Yeah,
I will say.
Yeah.
Let's just knock down this wall.
Not this room.
Just
not this
brutal.
room.
Did you guys hear that the oldest man to ever live just died?
Oh wow!
Oh no!
Wait a minute. At 127, no cause of death is listed here. I don't know what he died of. Get into that in a minute, but we got to talk to Nicole.
Didn't see that coming, huh?
Hey, Nicole. No.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey,
Nicole. We'd like to ask you 4 quick questions, if that's all right. Okay. You can't. What do I do with my questions? Oh, there they are. Okay. You can't ask anybody for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What is the? Wait a minute. Yeah, this is a new. No, this is the same.
It's the third quarter.
what is the bottom of the shoe called?
What is the bottom of a shoe called?
The bottom of the shoe?
Yeah. What do you call that? It's called the floor of the shoe.
Hey, Nicole, just as a passing point, can you tell those people behind you to pipe down a little bit?
Yeah, they're a little loud for what we're trying to do here.
Shoe floor. Shoe floor.
Where are you, Nicole? Nicole?
She's asking her to pipe down.
She really is.
Yeah.
Hey, could
That's
you please
awesome.
be quiet?
That's awesome. I'm on the phone.
I'm trying to win fabulous prizes from the Big Gay Frog.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
Nicole, are you back?
Yeah, I'm at work.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Where
us
do you
too.
work?
IHOP.
Yeah.
IHOP. Yeah,
Yes.
us too. What did USSR stand for?
What is it?
USSR.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard. It was the Union of Stupid Soviet Republics.
Wow.
I was actually going to say something else, but I had to self-edit along the way. All right, question number 3. If you run in a gubernatorial race, what position are you trying to win?
You know this, Nicole.
First.
You know this.
If you run in a gubernatorial
trying to win
race,
first.
what position are you trying to win?
First.
I think she just hung her.
She just said
hung
first.
up. She hung up. She said first?
Yeah.
No.
Are you going to give that to her?
It's for a lunch lady. You're trying to win the
We lost
lunch lady
Nicole.
position. Your school cafeteria.
Well, she was at work.
We lost her. So that's a forfeit for
Yes, it
Tampa
is.
right there.
Oh, boy. We're tied after 3
my.
quarters. We need New England, y'all.
So
snap.
if we don't get full quarter in here on the 4th quarter, then we have to revert back to halftime. Is that right?
Who would win then?
No,
Jeffy?
well, no, if we go back to halftime.
No, it'd be 5-5, and we don't want to have a tie. So let's go back to halftime. And in that eventuality.
That eventuality, then
it'll be
if we
the
go back to
Tampa Bay
halftime, Tampa
Buccaneers.
Bay win.
Okay.
Yes.
But right now we're trying to call
Okay.
New England and trying to get some more contestants.
Because I will not have a tie. No.
Well, there is.
That's no. We're not going to tie.
Yes or no? What are you doing? Yes or
We're not.
no?
There's
No.
a thing called OT.
Yeah, we're not going to do it.
Yeah, no. It's Friday. We're going home later.
That's right.
I got the Sopranos to watch, man.
Yeah,
It just
right.
dropped overnight.
Yeah,
Many
we'll-
Saints in Newark.
Really?
Yeah, it dropped overnight. So
What's that on?
Good to
On
go.
what service?
HBO Max.
So some old guy
And
died?
at the theaters.
Some old man
You can
died,
go
right?
watch it at the theaters.
Yeah, the 127-year-old
127-year-old.
man died. He's thought to be the oldest in the history of the world, which we know not to be true because Adam was 930.
Wow.
Methuselah was 969.
That's surprising that the
969.
Associated Press didn't put those nuggets in there.
It is, isn't it? I was surprised.
It seems pertinent to the story.
Yeah, come on. You know he's not the oldest when we're told right in Genesis
right there
how old some of these guys were. Some of these cats went back almost 1,000 years. So don't give me 127.
So this guy was born in 1894.
Yes.
Grover Cleveland was president, I'd like to point out.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
That's good stuff right there.
He was from Eritrea, Africa, and he just died on Monday. His family are now calling the people at Guinness to recognize him as the oldest person in the world because right now the oldest man they're claiming was 122.
Mm-hmm. And this guy's got a birth certificate, this 127-year-old guy. I just saw a little blip.
Oh, he has a certificate from 1894?
Yeah, it was like a church church document or something. Let's see here.
I mean, they couldn't have falsified that.
No, you
Records
can't.
from the church show his birth certificate with the year of his baptism in 1894.
Barack Obama showed us you can't forge a birth certificate.
Sorry.
Right?
So get this.
Sorry.
He got married
come
in 1934. His wife died in 2019. She was 99.
Wow, he really robbed the cradle.
Right.
Yes.
Gosh, they were married for 85-ish years, right?
Oh, my gosh.
My
The
gosh.
hell of that.
85 years?
I'm just doing Keith math here. They got married.
Okay, if
in
she was 90, he married her at 14?
1934 is when they got married.
Right.
And
but if she's 99, and it
she-
was 85 years ago,
hell, I don't know, man.
then she was 14.
Too much math happening in this
And
show.
I will say to that,
So
and?
1920. So yeah. Oh my gosh, she was.
I'm going to call it somewhat inappropriate.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. For, how old was he at the time? 38 or something?
40 and 14.
Oh,
right?
Wow.
That's gross.
That's too, come on now.
Business.
Oh no! Don't encourage him. No, we're not going
He kept
there.
her around
No.
for a long freaking time. So he was in love.
Yeah, apparently they both were.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Or-
Apparently
It's
they
a-
both were.
Well, at least he was.
It's a beautiful love story of a
It
40-year-old
is,
man and a 14-year-old girl.
It's the story of a 40-year-old man.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Okay, yeah. But he's gone. We lost him.
We did lose him.
We lost him.
You know, these pictures of them when they're like really old that they put in these stories, just never flattering. It's just.
Well, he's
don't-
127.
Yeah.
What do you expect him to look
Well, I don't want them to show me a picture of him at 127. Show me something from the spry old age of 105 or something.
Yeah, 80.
This
maybe.
is
80.
When did they get married? In 1934.
34.
Yeah.
there's photos then. I would have
See,
that
we
picture.
could have had that one. This is.
Wow. All right. We're probably not going to.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, we're out of time.
So you're going
now,
to declare the Buccaneers the winner there, Commissioner?
declaring the Bucks the winners.
Well, if we consider that Nicole wasn't a forfeit, but we just lost the connection, means, and we couldn't get her back on the line, which means that the third quarter was never finished.
Right.
So we have to revert to halftime, which makes Tampa Bay the winner, 5-4.
Tampa Bay.
Wow.
Win the day.
We're going out on a limb and saying Tom Brady defeats a bad Patriots team.
All right.
I like it.
Yes.
I'm excited about it.
Yes.
Maybe we'll finally get one right. Oh, it'll turn out on Sunday.
We're last week.
We're
1-2.
remember,
Oh, that's right.
So you throw out
1-2.
Falcons games and we're 1-1.
I like that. I can go with that.
That was the rule that we implemented after we had a long win
Not
streak.
really the rule that
a couple
we
of years ago,
implemented.
we had a long winning streak. We did the Falcons game,
And it took us
and
down.
I lied when I said we'll never do a Falcons game again. It was just too tempting to have Stu in here on opening day with the Eagles. So,
Yeah.
so we're ignore that one, right? We'll throw that one out, and we're 1-1. All right, good to know.
Gonna be 2-1 by Monday. So that's awesome. All right. Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
And we'll see you back here bright and early on Monday morning here at Pat Gray Unleashed.
The Big Frog 1099.
Pat Gray, only on the Blaze Radio Network.